Hi, I'm MrByZ, and I'm back again to take a look at the Bandai model kit Death Trooper from Rogue One. But first, let's go ahead and go through a time-lapse of it being built. So here we have, this is fast forward if you will, putting together the Death Trooper. You can kind of get a sense of how many different pieces go into this. As you can see, there's constantly pieces being put out and added. And you can kind of see the final going on there on the left there as well, but it takes some time. It takes some doing to do these. There's so many little pieces that can go into each part. I mean, just the limbs to have full motion in the elbow and then the shoulder and in the wrist. It takes extra pieces to do all of that. And then just to get all the different details, it's like if there's an extra piece that's added onto the armor, it is a separate piece that you actually snap on this. Now, the nice thing is they're all snap-on pieces. You don't need any glue or anything. You don't have to worry about any of that. And they snap tight. These figures will stand very well on their own and stay in the poses that you want. That's one of the greatest things about them. And yet, they're model kits. They're very lightweight because of the type of plastic you're using.
So here he is, all assembled. I gotta say, this is pretty impressive. I wasn't as big a fan of the Death Trooper, but of course I love these model kits. I'm down to, I think, about 3 that I don't have yet. So I love getting them, put them together. It's usually about 2 to 3 hours of work to do it. I'm trying to get good light so you can see the helmet really well. Now, the eye visor and into the, I don't know what you'd call those, the little tubes there by his mouth, they actually do have a clear green plastic. It's hard to tell there, obviously, but on the right light. Now, I opted to add on, I think it's the Commander or the Elite, whatever they called them, I forget, pieces. So we have the pauldron, we have the extra piece on the helmet, we have the grenades on the front, we have the grenades on the arm, and just extra stuff on his belt. Altogether, it was very nice. Now, this is the first time, I've got like the Black Series Death Troopers and all that, but the gun actually fits in the holster very well. Nice to see that. I only applied 2 stickers, sorry. Is that it? Yeah, 2 stickers. One was just this on the gun. It just looks really good. I was like, what sticker is this when I saw him on the sheet? But when you see it in person on the gun, it looks really good. And then there's one on the belt as well. So those were the only stickers I applied because he's all black. He really doesn't need stickers. And they didn't come with many stickers on these. Now, you didn't have to go with this version. As with all of the Bandai figures, if there's multiple versions, they let you do multiple styles. So you could just do the standard Death Trooper, which takes away the piece on the side of the helmet, has a different abdomen without all the grenades and all that, so you can kind of see the differences between the two. I decided just to go all out. Now, I want to really kind of compare this, so I've grabbed the Hasbro Black Series Death Trooper. As you can see, they're both about the same height. Proportions are pretty similar. There's just more detail I find in these Bandai model kits. Let me lay it down so we get the light a little bit better on these. Now, you can see the green on the Hasbro for the visor and those tubes and all that a little bit better. There's a little extra paint just there on the pouches, but like the deal on his arm is not painted like the extra piece here. Now, I am impressed, how much better this looks than the Hasbro counterpart. However, the Hasbro counterpart, I gotta say, isn't bad. When I put the two together, they work. They both look like they're out of the same universe. And I do notice, I didn't think of this, this actually has silver on the helmet, and I think these pieces, if I remember, are a light gray. Yeah, you can see there is a difference. So there's a slight, subtle difference there. If we look at the back, it's, like I said, it's the same character. We see a lot of the same details. I just find in the model kits, they tend to be a little bit better. Like I look at this pouch, like it looks like a separate pouch, because it is, separate piece to put together, whereas this is just molded into that. All those different things just kind of make it into it. Now, there's different, like I said, different pieces. For this, let me open up the box here. And he came with another gun, the rifle here. He had a second chest piece for if you're not going to make him the elite specialist or whatever it is. A different abdomen piece for not having the grenades and everything on there. And then he came with a bunch of extra fists. As always, we get extra hands with all of these things so you can put them however you would like. A couple other little minor pieces that would go into these that, you know, like how you would make the little antenna visor thingy flush if you take that off and things like that. So with that, I kind of want to just go on to one other thing while I'm here, and that is this. Now, to most Star Wars fans, what does this look like? Looks like Cloud City, right? Kind of looks like Bespin for Cloud City. This is a sprinkler drain. I saw somebody on a Facebook post about this. You get them at Lowe's, and they're really cool. I'll actually grab Boba Fett here. This is the Boba Fett model kit. As you can see, it works really well with 6-inch action figures. It can look really well. And of course, I have him on his base. Let's take him off of his base and really get what that looks like there. So as you can see, you get kind of a nice little diorama piece if you'd like. They're pretty big around. You could even, if you wanted to go to a 6-inch, or a 12-inch, sorry, you could make it like a 12-inch stand type of thing. Kind of reminds me of the little Cloud City bases we got with some of the Sideshow, like Sideshow Fett and Sideshow IG-88. So if you want to pick up something like this, I would say go to Lowe's. There's like a sprinkler area, and then there's like another set of sprinkler items that you can get for like if you're setting up an automatic system, that sort of thing. In my Lowe's, it was back behind the regular plumbing, so you can go check that stuff out there. They're about $6 a piece for each one of these, so that's not too bad. And they make a great piece, and they've kind of got that silver brushed look, which works so well. You could even put an orange light underneath it to give it that Bespin glow, which looks a little like this. Here it is with an orange light underneath with 6-inch action figures, and then we put it in with the 12-inch figure as well, just so you see how you can get that glow off of that. So I hope you enjoyed today's look at the Bandai model kit Death Trooper. I'll be back again here soon. I'm going to take a review of the Rogue One Mafex 6-inch Darth Vader that I picked up a while back. I finally found my older Darth Vader, so I can do a good comparison on those. Also, in my next video, I'll give you an update on my collection and how it's going, as I've gotten a lot of my fixtures all built and I'm starting to see toys everywhere rather than a bunch of brown boxes. That's really cool. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know. Please put comments down below. If you didn't like the video, put comments. Please subscribe. Also, I love getting more subscribers and making more out of these videos, you know, and making them go a little bit further. My intention with this is to sometimes review things that people don't necessarily check out, like the Bandai model kits and things like that. I still review like Hasbro and Lego and stuff that a lot of us get, but I try to take a look at some of the smaller things that maybe we don't always all get, but you might want to check out. So anyways, I'll see you back next time. Thank you so much for watching. This video is Logan approved.